We are back, Flagstaff, Arizona, one of our favorite stomping grounds. And this morning we are
going to hike Elden Lookout Trail.
Let's go!
Mt Elden Lookout Trail is a strenuous 5-mile round-trip hike located just northeast of Flagstaff off US 89. It climbs roughly 2,200 feet in about 2.5 miles one way to the old lookout tower near the 9,300-foot summit. The trail ahead is at a small parking area on the north side of US 89, just past the Flagstaff Mall and Ranger Station. The route starts with the gentle section shared with Fat Man's Loop and the Pipeline Trail, then splits off into relentless switchbacks via rocky terrain and stone stairs. The lower slope has juniper, pinyon pine, and ponderosa. As you climb, it transitions into mixed conifers and aspen groves, especially in zones recovering from the 1977 rodeo fire. Views from the summit encompass 360 panoramas of the San Francisco Peaks, Mount Humphreys, Sunset Crater, Hopi Buttes, Painted Desert, and the Oak Creek Canyon.
So Elden Lookout, we're gonna go to the top. It says it's 2.5 miles, so it's a 5-mile round trip. We'll see how long it takes because it's straight up the mountain. Let's see where we're at right now. We're at about 0.8 miles, and at about 0.8, you're gonna turn left. If you go straight, that's the Fat Man Loop. And at this point, we've done nothing but climbing, and it's just begun because that's where we're headed, up there. Busted out the trekking poles pretty early. I debated on whether I was going to bring them or not, and I'm glad I put them in. And Mimi and I both love, these are the Black Diamond ultra distance carbon poles, and they're worth every penny. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're carbon, they're super light, and they're really cool because they compact down into, let's see here, they fold up in thirds and then compact down so you can put them in your pack. But these are our favorite trekking poles of choice, and they're going to come in even more handy on the downhill, which I'm more nervous about than the uphill. We are now at about 1.5 miles, so we got another mile left, and this is the east side of Flagstaff right here. And you can see I-40 in the distance, which takes you to Albuquerque, and then going west into Flagstaff and to California. But what an awesome view. And we're about halfway up the mountain. Got another mile to go, so let's go. But this one's straight up, so whether you're either going up or you're going down.
So the only way they would make this doable is having multiple switchbacks. As you can see, Tyler is up there on that switchback, and I'm down here on this switchback. It's still hard though.
We're get up and get it done in the morning. We love early morning hikes, so we're doing this hike in the morning. And the Mt Elden hike is on the east side of Flagstaff. And so when you're doing this hike in the morning, that sun's going to be rising and you're going to have total sun exposure. There's not a lot of shade. And I've had a lot of issues with skin cancer, a lot of spots that have been removed, so I got to be super careful of the sun. And I've tried every sun hoodie imaginable, and my favorite sun hoodie by far is the OR Outdoor Research. They're super comfortable, lightweight, and just the fit around the hood is awesome. And the other thing I like is these Outdoor Research sun gloves, especially if you're using trekking poles, because the angle of your hands, your hands take a big beating by the sun if you're using trekking poles. So we're going to link everything up in the show notes in terms of things that we like and the things that we use. So check out the show notes, but highly recommend Outdoor Research sun hoodie and sun gloves.
Now we're in a beautiful aspen grove. It's kind of pretty. and you can see these red flowers all the way up.
Oh, I'm almost to the top. I got probably another less than a quarter of a mile to go. And at the top, near the top, you're gonna see this sign here. That's Sunset Trail. And you can also you can also hike to the top of Mt Elden via Schultz Creek Trail. And a lot of people go up Schultz Creek Road. There's a lot of cool mountain biking, a lot of hiking, but you can actually get to Mt Elden from Schultz Creek Trail up the road. It's a longer hike. I think round trip it's more like 10 miles. So it's another option if you want to add some mileage. We made it to the top of Elden.
Woohoo! That was quite the climb.
It's 2.6 miles. They lied. They said it was 2.5 according to my Garmin. We climbed 2,188 feet, and it took us an hour and 15 minutes. And right here is the lookout, fire lookout. Got some satellite, I don't know, what do you call those things? Some type of radio tower. And then in the backdrop over here is Mount Humphreys. And if you're up for an awesome hike in Flagstaff, check out the link up here. We did a hike to Humphreys, and we tell you how to do it. But that's Humphreys. That's the highest peak in Arizona, and that one is epic and worth doing. If you walk to the west side, or is it the west side?
Yeah, is that the west side?
East-west. Yeah, west side, the back side of Elden. You got Flagstaff in the backdrop. Humphreys, Schultz Pass. What a view. The ranger at the tower signaled us up. We're going to walk up to the top of the fire tower. Go ahead, Meme.
All right, this is awesome.
I prophesy access.
Here we go.
We're going where nobody else can go.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
have
the
access.
rangers.
Come on, walk with me. Share this out with somebody. God's about to open doors for you. Your ministry's not stuck. Doesn't matter how long you've been finding. See this. What an honor. Hallelujah.
Oh, look at this. Flagstaff, there's the dome. See the dome? That's where they play football at NAU.
Here's the dome. And what was the name of the game?
Well, it's Northern Arizona University.
Northern Arizona University.
I played football at NAU in that dome right there.
Here's my friend Tyler. His wife here. Yeah, you know, God's going to make your life. Prophesy the night.
Oh, there's me.
Wow. The wind's blowing.
Whoa. Look at this.
Hey, how's it going?
He's behind us.
The
Ranger's behind us.
Ah, hi.
Sorry, I thought you were up here. Thank you.
What an honor, man. Thank you.
Do you mind if we record?
So much.
Okay.
God bless Arizona.
Do you sleep up here?
Here's a
I
ranger.
have the option to. It'd been cool to be up here yesterday. I guess they did a drone show.
Oh, really? Cool.
Here,
Nobody
so,
ever
like,
sees
fireworks.
Flagstaff.
Oh, for 4th of July? They did a drone show?
Born Firefinder.
Okay.
So it's basically a sighting instrument, rudimentary, and I think the gentleman Osborne, he invented this in 1906. And what you do is you have this bearing wheel down
Right.
here, and this spins. So what you do is if I see smoke, what's a good reference point? Are y'all local at all? Do you know that?
I went to NAU, so I know
I'm
this.
not.
I know.
pointed
How about
at
the
NAU.
dome?
Yeah. So if I
We all know the dome.
if I pointed at the dome, I'd say, all right, let me sight it in. And I basically just put the line up here, and all this is fishing string. They say the best thing to use for the sight is horsehair.
Oh, wow.
They use this little sight right here in the back, and then I give my bearing. So I would say, okay, Flagstaff dispatch, Elden Lookout. I've got a small white smoke at 200, and we'll call that 207 degrees. No, 217 degrees. And then I'd have to gauge the mileage. I usually use an app for that, or on here, if I can find it on this map,
Right.
I can count it out.
Oh, cool, man.
That's really
So
cool.
I'd say that was probably intersection right there, probably about 6 miles. 5.5, 6 miles,
That's cool.
maybe 5.
How old is this technology that you say?
So yeah, maybe 120 years.
Oh,
Wow.
Man.
I mean, think about like the 1911 hadn't hardly changed.
That
There's
is
a lot of stuff that's tried and true,
yeah.
and so is this. But it's rare. Firewatch is pretty rare these days. I
Does
didn't realize-
does somebody man this all year round or just in the summertime?
Just in the summer.
Uh-huh.
Usually we're out by October.
Uh-huh.
The other tool that we have this year is an AI. I call them Wally, just to make it fun. But the little camera over there is an AI. They call it Pano AI.
It picks up.
It can pick up smoke. I don't know how effective it is or isn't.
That camera's mounted right out there.
Yeah, if you see it moving, you
Yep.
see it looking around.
Yep.
So it'll usually just rotate.
Ha.
But every now and again, it'll kind of key me in on things. I'll look at it, I'll say, what's it looking at?
Oh, wow.
But it'll pick up dust as well,
Uh-huh.
thinking that smoke occasionally. And then dispatch will call me and say, hey, are you picking anything up at this bearing? And maybe this distance. I'll say, looks like just dust to me.
Snake. I thought it was a rattlesnake at first. I don't know. Is that a gopher snake? I don't know what. There's a big snake right here.
What kind?
I don't know. It's not a rattler. Is it a bull? Is it a bull snake? It's right here. It's right down there. Right there. Is that a bull snake?
I think so.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, he's pretty long.
Yeah. First I thought it was a rattlesnake, but it's not. It's a big one. Where are you off to?
Just doing a PT hike.
Cool. Just training?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice. We are done. That was a great hike. Total distance 5.29 and moving time was 2 hours and 12 minutes. But the highlight for me, I think for both of us, was going into the lookout tower, and I was looking up at the guy and I saw him poke his head out, and I waved at him and he came out and he said, hey, you want to come on up? And so we got the tour, and that was definitely the highlight. But once you get up there, you got a 360 panoramic view. I'm glad I brought my trekking poles, more for the downhill than the uphill. They were great on the uphill, but coming down, I mean, you're either going straight up or straight down. And if you're getting ready for the Grand Canyon, like rim to rim, Kaibab to Bright Angel, this is a great training hike because trains the up, trains the down. But I would highly recommend it if you're coming to Flagstaff. Check it out. It's the perfect hike. And you know, we were moving 2 hours 12 minutes. I would anticipate somebody could do this under 2 hours if they're running it. And so I'd say anywhere from 2 hours to maybe 4 hours time, depending on your fitness level. But I would highly recommend hiking to the top of Mt Elden. Thanks for watching Inspire to Go.
Making memories, one adventure at a time.
And this adventure to Mt Elden, we really appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments, you can go ahead and comment below. And for more awesome outdoor adventure videos, you could subscribe to the channel. If you hit that bell button, each and every time a video comes out, you're going to be notified. And if you like this video, give us an internet high five by liking it. In the meantime, make it a great day.